Aloha, my name is Melissa. Welcome back for dessert. Today we're going to be making aloha squares. These are going to be scrumptious. So what I did today was I invented this recipe starting at work. I was at work and as I was walking to my car, there were mangoes on the floor. So I collected a bunch of these mangoes and I figured, what can I do with these today? Let's see. So I decided to make a mango preserve. Whoa, I wish you could taste this. This is equal parts mango and sugar. So I started with this, and of course we're using Philadelphia cream cheese. It's always the leading man in any recipe here. And today he's shooting with he's hanging out with the fruits and nuts. I think he wanted to go back to California, the land of the fruits and nuts. He's hanging out with some little Metahoonie men. So what we did, we're just going to talk crust right now. I'm going to take you through section by section of these amazing mango aloha bars. And I got laid, by the way. So for your crust, what you're going to need is 2½ cups of all-purpose flour. It's our 2-cup measuring cup right here. Now instead of water, I'm going to be using 1/4 cup of coconut juice. I didn't have a fresh coconut today. I love fresh coconut, but I'm going to settle for the can. 1½ tablespoons of salt, 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and 1/4 cup of sugar. So here's what our batter looks like so far. And then we've been spooning in about 1/2 cup of butter, cutting it and spooning it and cutting it and spooning it. So this is what our batter looks like. And did I mention the egg? I'm not sure if I mentioned the egg, but 1 egg. So this is our batter. So I'm pretty much making this recipe up as I go. I just got home from work and I wanted to make my honey dessert. So I'm going to get back to you with how I'm going to be creating the second layer, which will include our Philadelphia cream cheese whipped today. Yeah, I stocked up, so I have plenty to choose from, and I could choose whatever I want to make. So I'm going to mix this, put it in an ungreased pan, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I have spread my batter. I use this little pan. It's pretty much all I have. So, and I created a little lip. So I'm hoping when this is done, it's going to be a little square with an edge. I'm going to take my preserve. So again, this is equal parts mango and sugar simmering. I chopped the mango up in just a little mini chopper, fairly quick, for like 5 seconds. And then I put it on the stove and I let it simmer. So you can do all that, and I did that while I made my batter. Time consuming. Conserve. We don't have time. We're working women here. You're working moms. You guys are busy making your recipes. You don't have time. So I left the little batter there because I'm going to figure something out with the top. I might make a crumble. I'm not sure. I'm not just lying when I say this is all organic. I really don't know what's happening next. So I figured it should be organic, like our food. Why not film organically? It's more fun. Because I got plenty more recipes to come, honey. So it's more fun this way, I think. Okay, so I guess what I'm doing here is I'm just doing a thin layer of our mango homemade preserve. If you don't have it, use what you have. Use strawberry, apricot, your favorite jelly, or pick your favorite fruit in season and see what you can do with it. So I'm going to bake this in our little easy bake oven for about 10 minutes and see what that looks like, and then I'll be back. Okay, so let me show you what's happening now. This just baked for 10 minutes. And last minute, off camera, I decided to add in a sprinkle of coconut. So that's just 10 minutes. getting hard. It's not too dark though. So now for my next layer, I have 1 package of 8 ounces of whipped Philly cream cheese. You're driving him nuts over there. And then I have 1 egg, and then 1/4 cup. And instead of white sugar, I wanted to use some brown sugar. Pour some sugar on me. Okay, so we're going to stir you up. So then what I'm going to do is spread this on top of this, and then I think I'm going to bake it for another 10 minutes. I'm going to see what's happening. And then I might layer up again. So then I think I may use another layer of the mango preserve, and then make these into little crumbly balls on top. That's what I'm thinking. That's what's going to happen? I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm thinking. So let me spread this on and bake it for 10 minutes, and we'll see what comes out. Our mango aloha just came out of the oven. It was just in there for 10 minutes with the cream cheese center. So instead of layering, what I did was use the exact same ingredients but combine them together. So this is the remaining crust, the bottom. Then I put in about 4 tablespoons of the mango preserve and about 4 tablespoons of the coconut. So now what I'm doing is making little droppings on top of the cream cheese nut center. Come a little closer. Check this goodness out. And then what I'm going to do is bake it for another 15-20 minutes. I'm just going to keep an eye on it since I never made this before. And I want it to be light and golden. Okay, so let's check back in about 15 and see what's cooking. So I want to show you what this looks like. We had to bake it for about 20 minutes, 2-0 at 375. So I don't like my stuff too dark, so it's a light golden brown. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up, and I'm going to ship this out. I love sending treats, so you can send this to your new friends that you've made through Paula Deen and Philadelphia Cream Cheese website. You can send it to Aunt Matilda. You can send it home to Mom. You can send it to whoever you want. So we're going to show you today that treats aren't just for home. They're just great to send out to friends and share the love of cooking. So let me package this up, and I'll be right with you. We're boxed, we're plated, and we're ready. So, see these babies up close and personal. Here's our luscious Aloha Mango squares. We have a layer of mango, some Philly crust, and some crumbles on top. And over here, I created a little package for my friends with some Philadelphia cream cheese, some mangoes from Hawaii, little rainbow, somewhere over the rainbow, some macadamia nuts, and we're going to put it all together. We're going to ship this out with some love. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you soon. Aloha.